to get away from all the people that were the sharks that had literally wasted her fortune, her inheritance. Now I'm going more forward now. I'm just painting a general picture, of the amount of serious wrongdoing that Priscilla was involved in my opinion, for entertainment purposes. Yeah, so right. So Lisa Marie decides she's going to write a book. She does it on tape. Now on that book, she talks about many, many things. Drugs, boys, Michael Jackson, different boyfriends, Michael Edwards' alleged abuse, Scientology, and many other things. Priscilla's parenting, that Lisa felt that Priscilla didn't love her, didn't want her, even insinuates that Priscilla tried to get rid of her. Yeah. She also, Lisa pulls out her heart and says she felt unloved, unwanted. Yeah. Let's just tie all this together. So now, so we've got Lisa Marie. She's doing these tapes. She talks about everything. Yeah. Now, one of the things that she goes into in great detail is how Priscilla neglected her as a parent, put her own career first, modeling, making movies, doing TV programs, promoting products, fragrances, being with her boyfriends. Because one thing I know for sure is Priscilla liked boys. She liked men, not boys, men. Priscilla was hungry for men. Yeah, that's very clear. Yeah, and I don't say that in a derogatory way. It's just obvious. Yeah. Now remember, we're not a Priscilla hate channel. We are defending Elvis, defending Lisa. We expose the wrongdoing to defend Lisa, to defend Elvis, to defend Finley and Harper and Riley. So I have to bring up some of these negative points to defend, not because I hate Priscilla, because I do not hate Priscilla. I am not a Priscilla attack channel or a Priscilla hate channel. I am defending Elvis, which means I have to expose Priscilla's wrongdoing. Right, so I'll carry on. So then Lisa Marie makes these tapes. On these tapes are some very serious allegations and some good stuff. There's even stuff saying how happy her and Priscilla could be sometimes. Now, you make a tape, and on that tape, Lisa is deciding what is on those tapes. Now, she didn't have to. Lisa did not have to mention the alleged, we have to say that, abuse of Michael Edwards that went on for years. That she feels that her mother did not believe her. Yeah? She didn't have to say a word of it. Lisa didn't have to say a word about how she felt unloved, unwanted, how her mother she felt her mother didn't want her and put herself, Priscilla, before Lisa. Yeah? Lisa didn't have to mention it. She didn't have to say a word. Okay, so she put it all on tape. Now I'm answering Kim's comment here, yeah? Now, Kim's main comment is that Riley is more sophisticated and that Riley wants to approach things from a different point of view and wants to calm things so that everyone gets on well. Yeah? She doesn't feel that. Kim thinks that Riley's new approach is that the grandkids should get on well with their grandmother. Yeah, and maybe they do. They probably do. Maybe, yeah? But I say this. Now, if that's the case, and I'm going to specifically aim this at Kim with respect. Now, if it's the case that Riley, I love Riley. I've got all the time in the world for Riley. I think she's amazing. I think she's very smart as well, and gifted and beautiful. Now, if Riley wants to keep the peace, wants the grandkids to get on well with Granny, Priscilla, if Riley wants to get on well with Priscilla, yeah, I've got a few questions to point out. Why did Riley allow the negative, the horrible allegations with allegedly Michael Edwards to remain in her book? Because Riley could have removed it. Riley could have kept it out. Why did Riley allow the negative stuff about Priscilla's parenting even hinting that Priscilla turned a blind eye to the abuse, the sexual abuse. Yeah, I'm asking, why did she do that? I'm also asking this. This is to Kim, but anyone else that would like to comment. Why? I'm asking this. Why did Riley pick a? Riley chose this cover. Why did Riley remove Priscilla from the cover? Yeah, get it, guys? Priscilla should be on this cover. She has been removed. She has been removed. Yeah. There we go. My new version. Riley chose to remove Priscilla. This is an action that speaks much louder than words. This is the cover of the book. Priscilla used to be in this, has now been removed. Yeah? The next thing is this. Why did Riley make a decision to not allow Priscilla to have anything to do with this book? Priscilla wanted to be part of this book. Riley said, no, I'm writing this book without you. I've heard that Priscilla even wanted to do the audio book, but Priscilla was kept out of it. Riley made it very clear Priscilla is having nothing to do with this book. Even this is my opinion now, I don't think Priscilla was welcome in the book signing in Graceland's. I think Priscilla walked in on that book signing. I don't think she was welcome, but that is just a maybe. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to let everyone respond now. This is my final comment on Kim's comment. Kim's comment is that she feels that Riley wanted to be the bigger person and make sure that that the grandmother has a good relationship with the grandkids and Riley herself. Yeah? And my answer is short and sweet. No. And I'll tell you why no. Because if you were right, Kim, in what you're saying, if you were right, Priscilla would be on this cover. The sexual abuse allegations will not be in this book. The Priscilla being a neglectful parent, a bad parent, would not be in this book. Riley made the decision.
Guys, I'm here.
The horrible stuff in this book, the alleged abuse, Priscilla's bad parenting in the book. Riley made the decision to remove Priscilla.
Look what I got on.
Also made the decision to do a book signing and promote this book around the world.
Look what I got on, guys. Let me just show you the back of it. Helen bought me this, Angel Eyes. You see that, guys? Is that high enough? Angel Eyes bought me this. Helen. What do you reckon, guys? Here we go. A picture of me. And it says, defending Elvis. Too kind. Too kind. How nice of Angel Eyes. So nice of her. Right. So, let's let everyone know that we're live. Right, shh. Okay, right. Let me just so my son's just going to football, so the dog's barking because of his lift. We're live. We're live. I'm just tell Elaine. Right, let me just tell Angel Eyes. Is she there? We're live. Right. Okay, guys. So, Elaine, I think there's a chance this is your book. What do you reckon, Elaine? Does it look like the right size for you? I think it probably could be. Elaine is here. I've got myself a cup of tea, guys. I tell you what, you guys are just too kind to me. Too kind. I'm just honestly, it feels like Christmas Day has come. Christmas Day has come. So, Elaine is, I think this is Elaine. I know a few of you are sending books, but I think this is Elaine because Elaine did say that the book she's sending is, oh, Elaine, let me just show you. I mean, hang on a minute. Let me just quickly show Angel Eyes. Look. Angel Eyes. Taking care of business. Defending Elvis Presley. So, it's Angel Eyes. I tell you what, Helen, this is lovely. Lovely. Look at that. Look. Black. And the material is nice and soft. A picture of me on my t-shirt with a picture of my book. Da, da, da. And it is this book. And then it says Defending Elvis at the bottom. Obviously, Taking Care of Business on the back with Defending Elvis. So I'm very, very grateful. So kind. Oh, Angel Eyes. Elaine. Right, Elaine's book. Da, da, da. Elaine, is this the one? You designed it. That is very smart. Elaine, is this your book? Of course, we're going to have to look at it. The book goes without saying. So thank you so much. Let's put some Elvis on in the background. Now, because of this book, of course, I'm going to have to put on the Netflix documentary. Of course I am. So how is everyone? Elaine, thank you so much. Now I'm gonna go through this book as quick as I can. I don't have long because as soon. Oh wow, this is amazing. Oh wow, Elaine. God, look at that. This is the back, and there's the front. So we're going to make this show about this book. I don't think I've got long. What I did, the reason I kept you waiting there, guys, is because I quickly put the food together. What I did, just so you know what we're eating tonight, I'm doing a Greek salad. So that's lettuce, tomato, cucumber, onion, coriander, olive oil, and vinegar, and salt, and tomatoes, all mixed together. That's the salad. And then we're having sliced halloumi, grilled. I have to do all this before my wife gets home. I've put in a roast chicken. And in Morrison's, they're doing 3 meats for a tenner. So it was chicken, a whole chicken, 2 steaks, and 4 pork chops for a tenner. So I put that in a big tray with onions and peppers and olive oil. I mix it all together, salt, pepper, chuck it in the oven, and we've got a tray of seasoned potato wedges. That's dinner for tonight, guys. Oh yeah, and some coleslaw as well. So I'm feeling hungry already. So I did all that quickly whilst you guys were watching the live stream that we did about an hour ago. Now that live stream, it turned out to be quite an important live stream. We had a brilliant comment from Kim, which really opened the door. I'm just putting the Netflix thing on. See, I've got the glasses on, guys. Do the glasses go with the t-shirt? What do you reckon? Angel Eyes, glasses go with the t-shirt. So, what's it going to be under? Let's see if we can get to match with this lovely book that Elaine has got me. So, let's put the letter E in, see if it comes up. Yes, straight away. Right, play from the beginning. Da, da, da. Now, does the camera get it? Yes. Okay, it's coming on. So that live stream that we did today, the second one, was actually quite important because that lovely Kim, on one of our new subscribers, and she's brilliant, Kim. I really like narcissistic. Was it called I can't remember the name of her thing. It was a really good comment because she said, she basically said, do you think Riley is trying to calm things so that everyone gets on? You know, Priscilla, Phineas, Harper, and Riley. And then I gave my response. Now, my response was very long-winded. It was a very long response. I think you guys should go back and watch that because I think I do go through a lot of my research that I've learned over the last 6 months comes out in the response to Kim's comment. So I try to be as respectful as I can. I really hope that Kim didn't take it the wrong way because I'm really pleased that Kim has joined us. I thought her comments were really good. I thought Kim's comments really made us think about the question she asked was very thought-provoking. It really did make me dig deep and think hard. So I'm going to read your comments, then we're going to start looking at Elaine's amazing book. I have got myself a cup of tea, guys, of course, and I'm very grateful. Anyone who wants to send me anything, whether it's a t-shirt or a book or anything, I really appreciate it. And the address is in the description. If anyone wants to email me anything like that, we are very much interactive. Of course, if anyone buys me a coffee, I'm very grateful. If someone wants to buy my wife a coffee, that's so kind of you. It's very, very appreciated. So let's look at these comments, guys. Okay, and then we're going to start looking at the book. I've just been shopping, I've done a run, and I've walked the dog, so I've been busy. I've still got a load of energy, though, but I got to try and do what I can before. I reckon we've got about 20 minutes before my wife gets home. Right, hi, Vicenzo. Oh, thank you, Vicenzo. Yes, I'm very proud. Yasmin and Tina are going to love this. When Yasmin and Tina see this, they're going to be like, woohoo! Thanks, Angel. It looks fantastic. Has it come? I think this has come all the way from America, hasn't it, Elaine? Taking care of business. And it does fit very well, of course. Let's have a look. A book every fan should have, definitely. And it looks very much like the documentary on Netflix, doesn't it? When you make your coffee, they can see. When you make your coffee, they can see. Yeah, I know. I do it on purpose. I want people to see me make my coffee. It's from the documentary Reinventing Elvis, and that was at the cinema last year. Ah, right. I didn't even know that. Elaine, you're a rich girl sending books every week. She's very, very, very kind to me. Of course, I know Gio's going to send me a book. Thanks, Gio, mate. You're very rich. Really appreciate it. What's that? So what it's about, Elaine? You hate buying coffee? No, because Elaine sends me a coffee as well. Guys, I really appreciate it. No one has to send me anything. It's just very, very kind. Good morning, Karen in Wisconsin. Steve Binder's book, right? Great that you did say medium. Phew. Oh yeah, medium is my size. I've put on a little bit of weight on my tummy where I've been eating too much fruit, but not much. Before I started the diet, I was 12 stone 5, and I went right down to 10 stone 10, which I think was too thin for me, and I'm now 11 stone 4. So I'm still a stone lighter than I was, which is pretty good. Pretty good. You guys know I'm on the carnivore keto diet, and I did actually do a carnivore video today on my carnivore channel. I only do a video on my carnivore keto channel once a month. Elaine, you're just too kind to me. Too kind. Me and Elaine are proper buddies. We're proper mates. One day, Elaine, we're going to meet. Right. Yeah, it's okay, G. I'll wait for the postman. I'll know when your delivery comes because the dogs will be barking, mate. And you know that. The dogs will always let me know. Hi, Jason, the conservative guy. A new person. Jason, are you an Elvis fan? Louis is married. I am no. Priscilla Bueller, she goes after married men. Yeah, me and Priscilla, man. No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm a faithful guy to my beautiful wife, who I've been with for 19 years, even though she drives me mad. She drives me mad. Ugh. My wife, right? I'll clean the house down. You know, I'm on about in here. Yeah, I'll clean this kitchen, and she'll come in. She'll walk in the room, and she'll say to me, "Why haven't you cleaned the kitchen?" It's true. This happens nearly every day. I clean the kitchen, I wash up, I tidy up, do a bit of cooking, a bit of shopping. She comes home, "Why haven't you been shopping? Why haven't you walked the dogs?" I'm like, "I've walked the dogs, I've cleaned the kitchen, I've been shopping." She'll still say it. "Yeah, but you don't do it properly, do you? You don't." Honestly, she'll go, "Yeah, but you don't do it properly." I'm like, I'll be lying underneath the car fixing her car, yeah? I spend 5-6 hours lying under her car with spanners. She'll get home. You never do anything. You're so lazy. All you do is sit around on the laptop. I just spent 5 hours underneath your car. Anyway, that's how it is, guys. Okay, right. Don't forget, the benefit of these books is that we, Team Elvis, get to go through them. We do it. We get to them. So, right, I'm going to read it. The 68 Comeback Special, the story behind the special, Steve Binder, and then it says on here, Fireword by Baz Luhrmann. Yeah? I'm going to read the back as well. Don't forget, it's Elaine that bought us this, which is really good. So, long live the king of rock and roll. Let's just read it. So, written by award-winning producer and director Steve Binder, Elvis at the 1968 comeback gives an insider's view to the making of the historic NBC television special that would launch Elvis back into the spotlight. This hardcover edition for fans of the King of Rock and Roll features a forward by Baz Luhrmann. I don't get that. Features a forward by Baz Luhrmann and an epigraph by Priscilla Presley. Why do they have to mention Priscilla Presley? Why? Why is Priscilla Presley involved in Elvis's books? She divorced him in 1973, guys. Come on. Explore the circumstances that led to the historic production with the insights on Elvis as a person, as an entertainer, with a classic photos of the performances, set list, production notes, and more. Elvis 1968 Comeback truly is a backstage pass to the performance that reignited the King's career. And it is made by Thunder Bay Press, and it actually says on here, printed in Singapore. Singapore. Even with the Netflix documentary, okay, it's obviously on my background. Why is Priscilla in it? Why? Seriously, she divorced Elvis in 1973. She demanded the divorce. She was unfaithful to Elvis twice just before the divorce. Then she screwed him over on the divorce settlements, 2 of them. Why has Priscilla got anything to do with Elvis's life? Doesn't make sense. She didn't want him. She gave him up, took her daughter. He took his daughter. I'll never understand it. The world's gone mad, says Piers Morgan. Some of the stuff in this book was at the Elvis exhibition in London. Is that the one that we saw at the O2? Because I went there. Or is it the one that you've been to recently at the tower? Is it the blah, 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 blah. Not the tower. Oh, you know, the one in, you know, the one. Right. Jason, we are all over the world. Are you a fan, Jason? Tell me about your Elvis experiences. Let's have a look. Hi, Karen. How are you? Yeah. Do you know what, Karen? They say that she didn't want a child because she felt that it would stop her from having fun with Elvis. Right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Now, so this looks like a ticket to the Alameda Avenue, Burbank, California, National Broadcasting. So is this a ticket to get in to see the 68 comeback on the 27th of June, which was a Thursday, and it's the 8 p.m. show. Guests should arrive by 7 p.m. Now that's interesting, guys. Let's have a look. Now that is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Ticket number 363. That is so interesting. Wow, love that. Okay, a note from the book's producer. Now, I'm not going to be able to read lots of this now because I don't have that much time, but I'm going to go through this whole book slowly. Actually, there's a fair amount of writing in this, of reading. So I'm going to, Elaine, we're going to go through this book properly. But at the moment, this is just a scan of the book, just a quick review. Let me just put some more water in my tea. Quickly reboil it. So come on, guys, look at the t-shirt. Can you see me? I can't even see if you can see me. Look at the t-shirt, guys. Yeah, taking care of business. From Angel Eyes, Helen. I'm not even sure. I'm short-sighted, so I can't see. But yeah, look at that. I'm so grateful. You guys are just too kind to me. Too kind. Okay. Right, let's put the rest of the food in as well. So I've got it all ready. I'm going to show you it, guys. I'm going to put it. I've already prepared it. So you've got the meat underneath, onions, peppers, salt, pepper, and pork chops and steak. That's going in the oven. Now the chicken is already in, and I've cheated with the wedges. Cheating. Already made wedges, sprinkled in salt. And the salad, I'm going to make it after the live stream. You see, guys, my wife's got no reason to moan. No reason. I've cooked for her. Has no reason. In fact, I'm even going to turn the heating on for her. Let me just turn the heating on. I'll be a good boy. See, look, I've even. There we are. It was my tea. Get the tea. Get the tea. I'll just put the tea down. There it is. Yes. Take the tea bag out, shall we? Okay. So I've turned the heating on so that when she gets home, it's nice and warm. What more do you want from a husband? I've got the salad stuff ready so I can put the salad together quickly when we finish our live stream. I deserve a medal. I deserve a medal. Right, Jason, just was watching Elvis concerts last night. Kind of weird. I found this stream today. Well, Jason, you're very welcome. I'm from Weston-super-Mare near Bristol. Whereabouts are you from again? You've probably already told me. Many of us here are in America, many of us, but we do have a lot of people in England, like Helen, Angel Eyes, like Elaine, and a few others. Karen, just remind us where. No, Karen is in America. If you can tell Jason where you're all from. Lou, I saw a picture last night of a magazine front cover of Elvis and Priscilla after 3 years. Whose baby is it? I'm confused. I'm confused. Vincenzo, cooking is easy, man. I'll be honest with you, my wife is a good cook. She is a good cook. The Blue Christmas is my favorite song around Christmas. I sing it to my kids, and then my kids make Christmas white. Yes. I've been posting some Christmas songs on my video channel, because obviously we got live streams, and then we have videos, and I have been posting some Christmas stuff. Of course, I love all of Elvis's Christmas songs. Hi, Jane. I'm related to Bing Crosby, who sang White Christmas. He is a maternal grandmother's second cousin. I love Bing Crosby. I am a big, big fan of Bing Crosby. Love him. Love him, love him, love him. Yeah, Karen, of course. Yeah, come on. My wife needs to, I don't know. I can't even explain what she needs to do for me. Get me some more tickets to Elvis ETA concerts. There we are. That's what I'm grateful, when she gets me some ETA concert tickets. So we have Jason is from Canada, Vancouver, the British Columbia. I've got a friend in Ontario. Are you into the hockey? You Canadians, you're into the ice hockey. Is that what it's called? Yes, Jane, Angel Eyes got it for me. Look at the back. Let me show you. Jane, let me show you the back. Angel Eyes got me this. Love it. Love it. Taking care of business, defending Elvis Presley. I'm so lucky. I'm just so lucky. Let's have a look. Hi, Jane. Do you like Louis' shirt? Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Angel Eyes. Jason, hi. In the UK. So, all right, don't forget. Yeah, Vincenzo's in Italy. Vincenzo, do you know my wife's father is half Italian, and his name is Ruggiero, and my kids are named because of Ruggiero, because of my wife being quarter Italian. So does that make sense? Right, let's keep going. So in case you've just arrived, we are reviewing this book from Elaine. Elaine sent me this from America. Now, we don't have enough time to review it properly. When we go off air, I'm going to properly go through it, but we are going to do a proper review of this book, and we are bit by bit, we are going to read it as well. We're going to read this book. Wow, look at it. It's even got plans and sketches that they did before. Oh, there's a lot. Elaine, there's a lot in here. This is going to take a while to read. Wow. There's a load of acknowledgements. There's a write-up from Steve Binder. There's a write-up from Elvis. Like Elvis. Let's have a look at the Elvis bit. Let's read. Oh no, this looks like Priscilla's, but should we read it? It was time for Elvis to do something in a big way. Steve Binder came at the right time, and magic happened. Their journey made history, and still today we enjoy and are mesmerized by this magic. I personally think the '68 comeback is probably the biggest comeback in history. Yeah, I do, but I would second it. When Elvis did another comeback in Vegas in '69, it was phenomenal. They're both amazing, but obviously this is the one that everyone still talks about. Yeah, because Elvis had sort of hidden away making the movies all through the '60s because of the contracts that he'd signed. And Elvis was a man of his word. If he signed a contract, he would honor it, even if he didn't want to. So obviously we know that many of us feel that those 10 years making those movies harmed Elvis, you know. So, but now just think, oh, they might be home. Just think, the '68 comeback special was just after Priscilla had been unfaithful. Just after. Right. If my wife's here, I'm going to have to go. So, hello. Are you home? Where are you? All right. Okay. I've still got 5 minutes. I'm on a live. Come on, Nathan. Right. All right, come on in. Oh, God, sorry, I've got it. All right, now there you go. LTM. I did get your things. Your things, your teas. Yeah, don't forget I'm live at the moment. We're still here. My wife's just told me we've got 10 minutes. Right, so I need 10 minutes just to drink my cup of tea. Forgot what I was saying, guys. So technically I'm related to Mary Crosby, who is Bing's daughter, and she shot JR. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, with the funny lip, yeah? Is that right, Elaine? The one with the funny lip. There are lots of photos in. Yeah, just look. Well, we ain't gonna have enough time to look at all these photos. There's too many. No, Elaine, I'm not gonna just look at the photos. We're reading this book. We're gonna read this book. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all about hockey out here, buddy. I'm Edmonton Oilers fan. Yeah, my mate, his name's Simon Evers. I met him when I was 11. He lived here, but his father had moved to England and opened a nightclub called Canadian Connection in my hometown. I made friends with Simon, and we became best friends. And every summer he would come and stay with me. And you know, he was from Ontario in Canada, and he was massively into hockey, and he still is. He's probably about 50 now. Yeah, he is really a passionate hockey player. His whole life revolves around hockey. So that's it. That's my connection to Canada. Yeah, and I've watched quite. I've watched quite a few interviews with Bing Crosby. I love Bing Crosby. I know he was a fan of Elvis. He really liked Elvis. Yeah. Right. We were reading this. Right. So. Yeah, we all liked Dallas, didn't we, guys? We all loved it. I tell you what, is it Pamela Ewing? Is that what was it? What's her real name again? What's her name? What's her real name? Yeah, we all remember Who Shot JR. Oh, what's the name of the one who played? Oh, I'm getting the names mixed up. The real gorgeous brunette. What was her name, guys? She's still beautiful now. Oh, come on. What's her name? I've forgotten. You're going to tell me. I know you are. Yeah, I am a massive John Lennon fan. Jason, Elvis is my #1 passion. The Beatles are my #2 passion. I grew up with the Beatles. The first album that I found as a small kid, under 10, was the Sgt. Pepper's album. The Sgt. Pepper's album. Yeah. I was obsessed with Sgt. Pepper. Then eventually I got to know all the albums and the movies, like Help, Hard Day's Night, all that. So massive John Lennon fan, really followed his career. And actually, Jason, have you seen the film on Prime TV? Jason, on Prime, they've got it's to do with it's a new movie, I think, and it's to do with the manager who died. Obviously died. I think he might have overdosed, didn't he? The manager of the Beatles. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's called The Midas Man. The Midas Man. Have you watched it, Jason? The Midas Man on Prime TV. I watched it last week. Thought it was brilliant. Thought it was really interesting. I'm definitely a massive fan of the Beatles. Massive. I think many of us here are, to be honest with you. All right, yeah, it was Mary Crosby who shot JR. Yeah. It's called The Midas Man, and it's on Prime TV. I'll type it in. I'll tell you what, I've never heard of it. I stumbled on it by mistake. I was quite impressed. And the Beatles are in it. Yeah, but obviously how he discovered them. Let's let the dog out a minute. Go on then. How he discovered them. The story of how he had a small record shop that his dad owned, and then he wanted to sell the more current, more popular music, and that the Beatles, one of their songs, seemed to be doing really well. So he picked up on it. So he decides to go and see the Beatles in the cavern. And it all starts from there. He realizes that they're amazing. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I was obsessed with the Beatles for a long time. She's Leaving Home is one of my favorite songs of all time. She's Leaving Home. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. I like all Beatles music. And the Beatles came to my hometown. The Beatles came to Weston-super-Mare around 1962, I think. And you've got pictures of the Beatles in my hometown walking along the seafront. My hometown is a seaside holiday town. I was born in Weston-super-Mare. Quite a few pictures of the Beatles walking along the promenade and going onto the beach. Let's have a look. Oh, I certainly am. Of course, we've all got our own taste, guys. We've all got our own tastes. Right, let's have a look. So, I'm a fan. Come on, we are, all of us here, many of us are over 40. Yeah, we like a lot of the older stars. I loved Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Tom Jones, Neil Diamond, Dave Bowie. Yeah, I loved. There's just so many different musicians that we all love. Bing Crosby, Gene Kelly. Yeah, big fan me. So we have wide taste, but Elvis always number one for me. And the reason is because I discovered him first, and he made a massive change to me as a person in my life. Elvis's effect on me as a person was life-changing. So I owe Elvis, and I discovered him very young, 4 years old. So it's a different kind of. I'm a different kind of fan. Like with the Beatles, it was more just I was just blown away by how amazing they were. I love their music. With Elvis, it was different. There was a one-on-one connection. His personality, his charm, how he was in movies, obviously his voice, and just the way that he lived, the way that Elvis lived, his effect on the world. It grabbed me and drew me in. I've never been able to let go. As you can tell from the quiff, I've had this silly quiff since I was 4. I used to quiff my hair when I was a tiny little kid. And I still do it now. People always say to me, when are you going to cut off your quiff? I'm like, never. Don't forget, I'm 57. So at my age, to even have hair is weird. Yeah. Most men at my age do not have hair. So God bless me with a fringe. It's real as well, kids. It's real. Even my wife says to me, when are you going to cut your fringe off? I'm like, never. Right. Carol, I heard that Priscilla and Tom Jones are together now. Yeah, I keep hearing that, Jane. I've seen Tom Jones' show quite a few times. I'm a massive Tom Jones fan. I love Tom Jones. I think he's amazing. If you ever go to Liverpool, which is just over an hour away from me, go to the Beatles See. I would love to. I actually can't believe that I've never been to Liverpool. Cannot believe that. I would love to, Elaine. Louis, you know the story behind the Beatles song, She's Leaving Home? Yes. I think one of you sent it me. It was a true story based on something that really happened, yeah? And wasn't it in a letter? And somehow Paul McCartney got the letter, and it was the song was written from the letter. Is that right, Gio? Tell me. Someone sent it me about 4 or 5 months ago, and obviously it might have been you, Gio. Let's have a look. Yes, Judy Garland. Come on. I mean, the film of her life was pretty good, I thought. The girl that did Bridget Jones' Diary played Judy Garland. I thought it was a pretty good film. Vincenzo, did you like it? I'm definitely a massive fan of Judy Garland. all of my kids grew up watching The Wizard of Oz, and I am a massive fan of Judy Garland. Always have been. Always have been. Her life is so tragic, so sad. Yeah. And you know, I really enjoyed that film. Did you like it, Vincenzo? Yeah, you liked it. I thought it was special. I watched it 2 times because I really liked it. And you know, what they went through as children was difficult, wasn't it? You know, another one of those entertainers that is larger than life, like Elvis. You know, Judy Garland, she was larger than life, wasn't she? For such a tiny little person. Have I missed Karen's? Right, Karen. Angel, spend the afternoon at hospital having MRI. Again, glad it's out of the way. Is this, Karen, is this for your spine? Yeah? I think, did you mention this earlier? I had an MRI for my spine. Isn't that when you go in the big tube and it makes that horrible loud noise, that like, I had that about 8 weeks ago. And thankfully, they sent it back and said there's nothing wrong with my spine. So they said all the nerves, everything's good, everything's normal. So I just think I had pulled my back in a bit of a funny way. I think I over worried. So they made me do an MRI. But the results came through and it just said, the results came through, guys, and it just said there's nothing wrong with your spine. Of course, because I'm 57, I'll get aches and pains, but that's it. So I hope it goes well for you, Karen. Hi, Ayisa. I've only got a few minutes left because as soon as my wife turns up, I got to go, which is annoying. Yes, Lennon McCartney saw the story in the news about a runaway girl, but she had met the Beatles during a TV program a few months before she ran away, and her mother said the song is about you. Yes, that's it. I think it was you, Gio, that sent it me. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, do you know that noise, Jane? That noise was horrible. I had to have it 3 times. One was for my neck, one was for my brain, and then the other one was for my spine. I hated it. Hated it. They give you music. They said, I'll put the earphones on. And I couldn't hear the music because the noise of the machine was so loud, and it lasted about half an hour, so it wasn't nice. Yes, and you still have to, yes, and you had to be still. I had done it. So yeah, Elaine, you've done it. I just closed my eyes and drift off somewhere. Oh, I didn't. I hated it. I just hate it. It's one of the horriblest things I've ever done. Yes, I have pressure on my spinal cord. I've already had one on it and fused part of my spine. Oh my God, you poor thing. I know back pain is the absolute worst horror. It's like toothache. It is the worst pain. Now, I'm just going to quickly say to you, Karen, look up the keto diet. Look up the keto diet because it does help. It does help. I'm on keto diet, Keto, and look up Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube. I just typed his name in, the keto diet and Dr. Ken Berry. What you'll find, Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube, okay? The diet relieves pain. It relieves inflammation. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. All I know is that it helped me. When I went on the keto diet, it reduced my pain, it reduced my inflammation. But you do have to stop sugar. Sugar is a problem. Louis, hack your messenger. I've sent a vintage video that mentions about Priscilla Bulow bonking David Stanley after Vernon's funeral. She had no shame. Is this right, Elaine? I think I know a bit about this. Is this when she needed to have a contract signed? Yeah, is that what you're talking about? There was something she wanted. She wanted the 3 brothers to sign something. Is that right? And then she got them a bit drunk. She ran around the pool in her bikini, used her good looks and her figure to sort of seduce them. Karen, yes, it would, because it reduces inflammation. And yeah, 100%. I had quite a lot of pain when I did the diet. I did the keto diet, Keto. You must look up Dr. Ken Berry, and it does reduce pain. It does, and it reduces pain quite quickly. within a week, you'll notice a reduction in pain. And I know this, but please look up Dr. Ken Berry. Dr. Ken Berry, very important. He is a proper doctor. He's on YouTube. He's got 3.5 million subscribers. He has saved hundreds of lives, thousands of lives. So it helped me. Anyone in pain, because inflammation is one of the major causes of pain, that keto diet could help you. So give it a go. Give it a go. Giving up sugar is a big part of it. Louis, do you think that the Christmas Graceland 97 video is authentic? I think it's fake. Well, Vincenzo, Priscilla, it definitely looks like Priscilla. Yeah. Now, do you mean fake like it's been put together? Do you mean it's been pieced together and created? Is that what you mean? Now, the one I watched did look very genuine because it does look like Lisa and it does look like Elvis. But there's a possibility it was 1970. I think Elaine said to me that he wore that shirt in 1970. Is that right, Elaine? Louis cannot scroll the coffee icon. Not sure what that means. How is Ayisa? Are you okay, Ayisa? I wouldn't like going in that tunnel thing. Horrible. My worst dread going in enclosed space. Yeah, Angel Eyes, Helen. I thought that, but it wasn't too bad because they do let your legs stick out from about the knees and out. Yeah. So I didn't like it. Didn't like it. I don't like small spaces as well. I've got a bit of claustrophobia. So I had to do it because I wanted to know that my brain was good, my spine was good, my neck was good. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad because then they confirmed that I was fine. It meant a lot to me. Right, Elaine, he is a POS, and what he says about her was far worse than the EWH book. Those guys are angels compared to Dave Stanley. And we are going to do some videos on Dave Stanley. We are. Angel, bless you. You're sweet. We both send healing hands and love. Yes, healing. Has any of you ever done Reiki? Reiki, you know, hands-on healing. It does work. It does work, guys. I feel like I'm deep-fried banana peanut sandwiches and a big bowl of gravy. Well, if you use butter, don't use margarine. Margarine is bad for you. Peanut butter is okay if it's not made from cheap oils. If peanut butter is made with real butter and banana, that's actually okay. It's the fake oils and the fake margarine. That's what's bad for you. Yeah. Never use seed oils. Never use vegetable oils. They are poison. Stick with butter. Butter is good for you. Right. Elvis did hands-on healing. I didn't know that, Elaine. Reiki. I know about Reiki. I did a course on Reiki. You know, hands-on and the chakras. I did a course on that one. So I do know a bit about it. When my kids hurt their knees or their leg, whatever, I put my hands on their, wherever it is, say if it's their knee, I just lay my hands on and it does help. It does. Palm oil in peanut butter. What is palm oil? I don't know what palm oil is, but oh, I see. Okay, right. Yes. It's all to do with the chakras, isn't it? Getting the chakras right, Geo. Right. Okay, let me just... My God, guys, we've been on for nearly an hour. Let me try and read this. The notes from the book producer. In 1961, I was a college student at UCLA and launching my own short-lived music career. When Elvis Presley was staging, that would be a spectacular comeback, even as a 19-year-old mediocre songwriter and even less talented singer. I understand from a business perspective that the magnitude of what was happening. Not only was Elvis one of the most profound cultural icons of the 20th century, he unwittingly paved the way for reinvention and comeback. I'm honored to partner with the brilliantly talented and highly respected Emmy Award-winning director producer Steve Binder in helping him put together this evergreen book and its extensions commemorating the Elvis comeback. The book is a true insight into making of the iconic comeback special, which became a turning point in Elvis's career, to the public for now and generations to come. Spencer Proffer, media producer. Okay. Let's have a little look, guys. So it looks to me like this was made in 2018. I heard stay away from all the nuts and dairy. Well, nuts and dairy are okay if your body likes it. Some people don't like nuts. Some people don't like dairy. It's how you are. I'm okay with nuts. I'm okay with dairy. Some people are not. So different people, isn't it? It does, Karen. It goes so fast, doesn't it? We've done an hour. Right. Let's keep looking. So this bit I'm very impressed with. This is original sketches of the stage set for the TV by art director Gene McAvoy. Gene McAvoy. Let's have a look. Obviously not that clear, but that's just mad. That was drawn up before. Love it. I'm going to really enjoy this book. So it's got, let's have a look. It's got 11 chapters of Elvis and the Colonel. We've got Broken Promises, the production, the conference, the arena, the acoustics, Western recorders, If I Can Dream, Saying Goodbye. So then obviously we've got quite a long write-up here, which we're going to go through another time. It's all about the research that was done. Oh, it's a 50-year celebration. So this was a 50th year celebration. Is that right, Elaine? I think it was 50 years after it happened. Did you watch America's Got Talent? They did one of the, yes. Now I know, Jason, I've met that person. His name is, what's his name? Elaine, tell me his name. Tell me his name. Santoro. I've actually met him. He lives in my town. The guy on Talent, on America's Got Talent, is a friend of mine. Isn't that crazy? That's just madness, isn't it? Emilio Santoro. And he's been on our show here with us. And he's invited me to his show. So, yes, I did watch it. And I've met him. I feel very fortunate. And we've all spoken with him. Elaine, were you with us when Emilio joined us? But one day, Elaine, one day we'll go and watch him. So we have a write-up from Steve Bender. We have acknowledgements. Bill Bellow, who designs the leather outfit of the 68 Comeback Special, also designed the jumpsuits. So that's very interesting. Let's have a look. Jason, it looks so real. Yeah, so Jane, you think it's real, yeah? Right, so there's a picture, obviously, of Steve Binder with Elvis on set. Let me see if I got some Elvis on the Colonel and the Snowman. Oh my God, there's a lot to read here. Let's just read a couple of sentences. Apparently, Finkel thought that the controversy surrounding the special and my reputation at the time as a young rebel would make me the perfect fit for Elvis Presley. So obviously that's about Steve Binder, yeah? I'm just flicking through. If I see bits that I think, so then we've got, so the original program for the Christmas special, because it was a Christmas special, but They did a radio Christmas special, didn't they? The year before. Yeah, December the 3rd, 1967. Season's Greeting. And we spoke about this yesterday. That they did a comeback special where Elvis sent a message right at the end on radio, and it was beamed around the world. Yeah, so I mean, we need another day to go through this. It's too much. So I just want, Elaine, thank you so much. I'm going to go through this book again another time. We have so much to go through. Guys, anyone who wants to send me a book, I'm happy. I'm happy with my books. My book collection is going bigger. So I'll just have to quickly check your messages, and I'm going to have to go in a sec. It is a great book. Actually, I will treasure that, Elaine. I will treasure that till the day I drop. It's a great book. Elvis fan. Yes, I agree. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go. We've done an hour. I've really enjoyed it. I wanted to show off my T-shirts. Let me just show you the back again. Helen got me Angel Eyes, which I will treasure, of course. I'll probably wear this on Christmas Day. So I just love it. I love it. It's got a picture of me on it. Does that make me really vain? Am I really vain because it's got a picture of me on it? So take care, everyone. I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed our show, our live stream. We do 2 or 3 lives a day. We're covering all different things. I wasn't able to do any book reading today because I was hoping to read chapter 4 of this today, which we didn't get round to. We'll do it tomorrow. I still want to carry on with the topic of trying not to forget this book. We are not going to forget Lisa Marie. We want justice for Lisa Marie. So we are going to cover this book tomorrow as well. So we ain't going to forget Lisa Marie. We're not going to. So thank you, everyone. I send you all love, peace and love, as Gio says. You are all very welcome here at Team Elvis. We love it when new people join us. Please subscribe, please like. If you like what I've done, click the coffee button. Get my wife a coffee. Please subscribe, please like. Take care, guys. Bye, guys.